Welcome back everyone to Kingdoms and Castles, and yes, I left the end of the last episode when we were under attack. Well, unfortunately, me being stupid, I saved it after the attack, but as soon as we come into this episode, we're under attack again. Literally no rest. Now this looks quite dangerous as well because we haven't really got what we need to defend ourselves, and it was also pointed out in the comment that I blocked the entrance to this church, that's why it had no people, but it seems to be working now, so thankfully that's fixed. Anyway, I'll be back right after this and we'll watch the attack. Okay, so I think we're going to be okay in general and wiping these guys out, but I think the ogre is where we're going to kind of come unstuck. And the thing is, I've built this extra farm here without the defences. I think we're really going to have to start focusing on some walls because the attacks are ramping up a little bit. I think they must have tweaked the combat to the game slightly because it does seem a little bit harder than it did last time. This is going to be fairly painful. I don't know why I'm laughing. Oh, there we go. The ogre is being attacked. He's just going to kind of lay siege to our town. And at the same time, we also get diseases. Wonderful. I don't know how many buildings he's going to take out, but I don't know if we're going to actually... Oh, he just took the 2. Okay, I can live with that. That's not too bad. But we lost a fair amount of people there. Are we still taxing? Because we're going to need gold soon. We're not. But the happiness is too low, so I won't do that. We will chuck in a festival, try and get the happiness up a little bit. So how are we doing for everything? Let's kind of have a look. Food, there's a little bit hit and miss at the moment. There's been another hot fix as well. I think we're on like 0.6 now or something like that. I'm not sure if this is still going into the minus or not. We might see. It is, yep, so they've not fixed that yet. A few people since I've been kind of doing this series have said about these vertical birds, do make me laugh. But it'd be nice to have barracks to be able to attack. What has been said by Pete in the Discord channel is that any kind of combat like that is probably something they're going to add post-release of the game. Maybe it's like a combat upgrade, but there will be other bits and pieces added in the beta. Not kind of saying that that won't happen, but I was kind of under the impression beta wasn't going to add much. It was more of a wider test of the game, but it seems they're still going to be adding things, so that's quite good. And we've got a few fields here that are struggling now. Oh, we got another fire coming up. Is this built yet? We're not far off. Right, let's speed things up just a touch. Okay, we've lost that road. Catherine did ask in the comments, am I going to do what I did in the last town where I kind of built my walls out here? I don't know if I want to because I'm not sure if it's going to work and it takes a lot of resources. So initially, I'm just going to build my walls and towers kind of along the shore just for the moment. I mean, here I don't really want to because these are going to be houses, so it's a tough choice. In fact, I might actually, I forgot to say, I might build these as piers just because these are going to make houses eventually. So, do we have, we don't have most of the resources. I think, oh yeah, we lost all this in the attack that you saw at the end of the last episode. So that's just about kind of going again. Food is kind of okay, it seems. What's going on here? That's waiting for 3 wood. Okay, that's fine. Happiness is fair, but what's the problem? Okay, they've all got green, which is not too bad. The forester is working. What have you got to say for us? Conditions, good. And the food to eat. Well, I just said we got food. Charcoal seems to be struggling as well. I think that's using up most of my wood, so I probably need another forester. Could put one there, but that would defeat the purpose. What's the radius on this building? It doesn't show me, so let's have a look. Forester. Okay, it doesn't take up a huge area, so potentially I could maybe put one out here somewhere. Maybe there. We'll take you out and put a road along here. Why can I not put a road in there? Oh, right, because we've not took that tree out. Okay. Hopefully someone will come and take care of that. If we have any spare people. Maybe we don't. Maybe that's why nothing's happening. Or people building these. Yes, people are building those. Does that mean none of the trees have been took out along there? No. Okay. So let's free some people up temporarily. I don't know where they're going to go. But hopefully they... Yeah, there we are. We definitely need this because wood is a little bit of a problem. I think the stone will catch up with itself. It's just where we lost the buildings. It's kind of causes a bit of an issue. I'm hoping somebody will come and take this out. Fingers crossed. I think these piers originally took 5 workers. They still do. Okay. That's not changed. Well, these trees are being... Well, somebody chopped a tree down. Maybe it was the forester. I'm an excellent ruler. Yeah, tell me that again when we get attacked shortly and it all goes pear-shaped. Okay, maybe we can leave that for the moment. That's cool. Let's switch this back on now. Not that I'm sure we have the workers for it. So we kind of need another house. So we could put another manor house in here. How have we set this one up? Where's the front door on these things? I think we have the front doors facing out that way, don't we? At least I think I do. Yep. So it's that nice little archway which is there. I would assume we still have enough food to do that. It's more about resources. So these should be churning out quite a bit of stone. There's a fair amount of stone in there now and here. But the attacks are definitely getting harder. But let me see what the next one's like. If we don't get an ogre, then I kind of know they're not ridiculous, because if we constantly get ogres, that's going to make it hard. Charcoal is really, really struggling to keep up. I think it could just be a wood problem, because they're using the wood that's landing here. Can I hear a dragon? Oh, there it is. He looks like he's going to set fire to something. Should raise taxes. I need to at some point, but I'm not. Actually, I could do it right now because the happiness is fairly high. What are you going to take out? Anything or nothing? Look at all the arrows that that thing took and it didn't get killed. Damn. Okay, what else have we got? Are you going to tell me... You reckon? We didn't kill it. I think you're slightly wrong there. Well, that's built. So yeah, we need this house before I think I do anything else. So food is still looking fairly good. It is the defences. I was kind of thinking, when you build a wall, you tend to build it straight, don't you? And then they'll break their way through it. But what happens if... I mean, this is going to take a bit more space, but if I kind of made like a kill zone, so I'll leave a gap in the wall for them to walk in, and then build another wall here, so they could have kind of zigzagged through with all turrets on top of it to kind of shoot down at them. Now I think the ogre will just smash through the closest wall, but I think the people will try and walk through it. I don't know. Maybe that's just a waste of resources when I think about it, because if the wall's there and they can't land, the towers are going to take them out anyway. Lots and lots and lots of things to consider, but I think this is a fairly good setup. It does need another well, and it's definitely going to need another tavern, probably here and here, to kind of cover everything. It's the tavern's kind of area of effect isn't great. So even if I put it there, it's not going to cover this one. So I mean, personally, I think that should have its radius just changed slightly, in my opinion, anyway. Because I mean, these cover a good area. I might actually put that forward and see. I don't know, because otherwise I feel like you're going to have tons of taverns, and okay, they take food, but it's just, I don't want to say it's not worth it, because it does increase the happiness. I mean, look, 109, that's really good. They're being taxed, so they're not happy, but who likes paying taxes? Nobody. Okay, so we've got 157 beds now. We've got a few idle workers, which is cool, which is what we want. Which means we'll switch this building back on, not that we're really using it. Although it did work in the last episode to fix this. What else have we got? Excellent ruler. We lost some of the food. Okay. Now I'm hoping, here we go, that this gets done so I can place my road in here. Right, now this is done. How are we doing for resources? Not too bad. So I've got to be careful. Now these walls can be fixed now, can't they? So I've got to remember that. Before they couldn't, so the ogre would just smash them to pieces. Is that 3 I've done? I think it was 3. I might go with that height for now, because at least if it does get taken out, we've not lost ridiculous amounts of stuff. So let's put another couple of these in. I'd like to see like an archway here for them, for like ships to come in. Not that we actually use ships, but it just kind of seems right. You'd have a harbour and things. Just how my mind is thinking in realist terms. But it just seems like a nice piece of land for something like that. But yeah, I'm kind of in dreamland, I suppose. Now I could build walls along here. There is some stone up here. I definitely think we should have another forester and another mine or 2 up here, just to support anything we're going to build along there. And we've got stone and not so much trees on that side, but there's plenty of wood up there. So having quarries and things near where you're working is definitely a good idea. Okay, so everybody's working. They're more than likely just hauling stuff at the moment. Yep. Now, can we build the ballistas? No, because I've not built the chamber of war. I think you can build these on top of walls. Yes, you can. I noticed in some people's screenshots that they had castles, these sort of buildings, really high up. And I didn't realise, but they can go on top. Or it appears so, like they can. Blocked by existing structure. Is that because it's not built yet? I'm sure I've seen them on top. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Let's put this... eat grand meals every day here. I wonder if that actually does something though. Quite possible it does. I don't really care where this goes. Again, I'm not going for anything that looks ridiculously pretty at the moment. I just want to try a few things out. Because I think, is it the end of this week? I think it's going into beta, the 28th. So a new version is more than likely going to be available. So I don't want to go too crazy with it, even if it is save compatible. Okay, we are taxing them. Somebody's out of food, but I'm going to assume that this market maybe doesn't have much food in it, and that's why it's happening. Yes, that is the case. How about you? You've not got too much. So you can't have your markets too far away from your granaries, because the distance they've got to walk from here to here, they're just not keeping up, even with 5 workers, for the amount of people that are here. Are you going to actually kill something? Or are you just going to be a pain? Look at how many arrows it's taking. Yikes. It's unreal. Has it given up? I think it has. Ooh, we got our wall. So let's get a few more of these in. Right, I think we'll go with a ballista first. I might even just do a whole row and not leave any gaps, just to try and defend this area as best as possible. Is this one done? It is almost. Okay, oh wow, we've hit maximum food. I'm not paying attention. Let's get another granary in. My goodness. Why didn't anybody tell me? Where can we put you? Let's put you here. And in that case, if we're hitting max food, that can only mean one thing. We need another house. So we'll put you in there. Oh, this is where people start drowning. Because they're carrying it from over there. Well, hopefully they don't. 1, 2, 3. I might even put... Do you know what? Let's work this out. I don't really want these over here, but... Let's do a... Put a small stockpile there. And... A quarry there. Oh, pause the game a minute. A quarry there. And a quarry there. I know it seems like a lot, but that's kind of what you need. And that's going to really help when it comes to building the walls around here. I'm not sure we've got the people for it. Right, which way are you coming from? Oh, you're going to come in the side that I've got no defences. Wonderful. That is quite a lot. This is going to be another painful one. I think we're definitely going to use this and get this forest to set up and start building walls around here, because this is just going to drive me insane. There's no point in me expanding this way. They will attack from this direction, but they seem to be definitely coming where I have things. Yep. New granary under construction. Yes, we have. Oh, no. Don't come and take my towers out. Oh, how did that happen? Did you see that? I don't even know what caused that. And we lost... What? And that was that. That was a tavern. See, that just. I mean, I'm gonna have to watch that back. I felt like I blinked and it disappeared. I'm just gonna wipe that house out as well. You pain in the backside. Oh, we're crying out loud. He's causing absolute mayhem. Well, that was annoying, to say the least. Literally just wiped out everything. We definitely need to get some walls up here. You know what? Not much bothers me, but that really has... I don't want to swear, but I'm not happy. I'm really not happy about that at all. Right, hopefully we can get these things up and running as quick as possible. God damn it. What's going on with the wall here? Oh, this is a corner piece, isn't it? Yep. We're really going to ramp up the wall construction around here, because I can't have them doing that to me all the time. Oh, goddamn game. I think they've definitely tweaked it again to make it a little bit harder. Yes, I know the churches are... You have to tell me these things. Let's do a festival. Let me turn the taxes off again for a second. Let's get our population back once these houses are done. Right, what are you waiting for? You are waiting for quite a lot of resources. Right, let's cancel you for a second. How close are you to being built? Okay. You're almost done. These are going to be making the stone, so this should help these. Wow, they take quite a lot of... I didn't actually realise how much they take. We're going to need another church back here. And another tavern. I might even build another manor house. Because I think we've got the food to actually cover this. And the more people we've got, the quicker we can get these walls built. And I don't even know if these are full... Oh, we lost our small stockpile as well, didn't we? Could probably put 2 in there at some point. Now, have these got workers? They've got a couple of workers. Okay. That will speed things up a little bit. Charcoal, we're really, really struggling with. I think they're using a lot of our wood as well, so definitely another forester here. I know we probably will remove quite a few of these trees, but if there's one up here, there's plenty of green kind of land for them to plant their trees onto. You're almost done. Happiness is back up, so let's switch the taxes back on because we need the gold. Oh, we will need the gold. Right, we've got you. Fantastic. Let me chuck 1 on here. and one on here, because at least I can get another line of defences in. I'm not going to build that one just yet, at least not until they're built. I might even just put some odd towers in there. There's a chance they're going to get taken out, but just while we're waiting for the walls. Don't know why it made the noise then of me actually placing a building, because I didn't place anything. Yeah, they're taking all the stone from here. I'm not sure why they're off with it. Oh, I know why. Because there's no stockpile. Right, this is just going to store stone, but there's no workers in there yet. So they're taking the stone all the way over here, only to have it brought all the way back. Gotta love the inefficiencies in that. Pleasant has died from plague. That's going to make people unhappy. Have another festival. Cheer up. Slight shortage of food, but again, we've got tons of food. That market really isn't keeping up. So that's kind of telling me I need another market. Is it under food? It is. Let's see what that does. Because these houses are really taking the food out of there. They can't keep up. Oh, there's another dragon. But they're going to have to carry that food all the way through. Right, we've got wood. Wood's been stored in here mostly, isn't it? Yeah. It does... At least we got the ballista as well. Is he gonna... Oh... When did we lose that? Put that quarry back in. I feel like he's going to do something. He is lingering around. That market is making so much noise, even though I don't have it selected. Oh, there we go. Oh, he breathed fire, but he didn't actually set fire to anything other than himself. That's hilarious. Don't know what happened then. Oh, look. What? What the heck is going on there? He set fire to the sea. Holy... What on earth is that? Damn, look at all my people coming to try and put the fires out. That's insane. That has to be a bug, right? Wow. That is absolutely mental. Do you know what? That deserves a screenshot. I can't believe it. At least most of the fires are going out. Wow. That's unbelievable. Let's get those out. I can't believe it. That's nuts. He set fire to himself and the entire world. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, we got these up and running. We've got a few idle people, which is excellent. Which means we can chuck it in. Another ballista. In fact, it's going to be 2. We haven't got the wood. Right, wood is becoming a bit of an issue now. So, I reckon... If we... Let's plan this out. If we chop... Well, the road doesn't really matter, does it? So let's chop 2, 3, 4. We'll build a road and then have one here. Which means we're going to need a stockpile somewhere nearby as well. But this is going to give us a little boost of wood, which we also need. And there, and industry, forester. Put you in there for now. And we will also give you a small stockpile. Let's put you at the end of this road. Okay, we've got 19 spare people. Perfect. Have we got enough for another ballista? We have. We can build one wall there. See, people are hungry, but I want to say there's no need for them to be. That's got -10 food. They are walking through the middle here, aren't they? Yeah, that is working. So they have got a long way to take the food. I don't want to say that's not quite working right, but maybe this market needs more people. Because they're only carrying it from here or here. Has this got much in it? That's empty. So they're carrying it from there, which isn't very far when you think about it. And they still can't keep up. And all they do is go back and forth, back and forth. Unless this one is getting emptied out super quick. It's got quite a lot in it. And then that one is pretty much servicing this one, which is kind of keeping up. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, now we got a fire. Wonderful. Castle. Wall. Build you there. Right, once this is done, and now we've got that up and running, we're definitely going to build some walls. And we can build some along here as well, because there's enough space to put some houses there. Wants to be a dragon. Yeah. You'd fit in these parts quite well. I'm not sure that's right. That doesn't look... It looks like the side of the wall is missing there to me. There's definitely not a food shortage though. I don't care what the game is telling me. The markets are just not being efficient enough. Taxes are fine. Right, so we're producing even more wood now. So we got 1, 2, 3 charcoal burners and 3 foresters. And we're still kind of struggling to keep up with the demand of charcoal and wood for that matter. It really is interesting. Well, I think, on that note, I'm going to leave this episode right here. I think I have a little bit of a think about these markets and how we can make them work a bit better, because other than putting them everywhere, which isn't really going to work, there's got to be a better way of doing it. This is certainly working for us, I think. But on that note, until next time, as always, take care.